Welcome to the Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-the-minute Trump news. Join us today and every day. Here's today's news.
This is TBNN.
Trump slams latest CNN fake news scandal. What about all the other phony stories? By Tyler Durden. Last week, CNN's anonymous sources finally came home to roost when the entertainment channel was forced to retract one of its bombshell Russian collusion stories, when it was apparently revealed that the whole thing was nothing more than CNN's latest, anonymously sourced fake news debacle. Like most CNN stories on the topic, this one carried a salacious title: Congress was investigating a Russian investment fund with ties to Trump officials, which implied some nefarious plot by the Trump administration to stage a coup in the United States. Within 36 hours, however, CNN was forced to retract the story and issue an apology to Anthony Scaramucci, presumably for the whole libel thing. Then overnight, we reported that the most trusted name in news announced on Monday afternoon that 3 network officials are leaving their jobs over the incident. Frank, the reporter on the story, Eric Lichtblau, a recent CNN addition from the New York Times who edited the piece, and Lex Harris, the executive editor of CNN Investigates. The moves follow an investigation carried out by CNN executives over the weekend, with the conclusion that long-standing network procedures for publishing stories weren't properly followed. There was a significant breakdown in process, says a CNN source. There were editorial checks and balances within the organization that weren't met. The official CNN statement, in the aftermath of the retraction of a story published on CNN.com, CNN has accepted the resignations of the employees involved in the story's publication. Regarding the personnel changes, a CNN source said, the individuals all stated that they accepted responsibility and wanted to resign. A compelling wrinkle in the saga of the story springs from the careful language in the editor's note: that story did not meet CNN's editorial standards and has been retracted. Links to the story have been disabled. CNN apologizes to Mr. Scaramucci, it reads. CNN is not bailing on all the factual representations in the story, however. We pulled it down not because we disproved it, says a CNN source, adding that there was enough concern on some factual points that given the breach in process, we decided to pull it down. This was not the first time CNN has been caught reporting fake news recently. Looks like CNN's anonymous sources got this one wrong, and we doubt it will be the last. Meanwhile, one person was particularly amused and happy by the ongoing CNN credibility slow-motion train wreck, none other than Donald Trump, who just after 6 a.m. took to Twitter to gloat and share his delight in CNN's humiliation. CNN had to retract big story on Russia, with 3 employees forced to resign. What about all the other phony stories they do? Fake news. And followed it up by retweeting what many believes is a far better logo.
That's the news. Join us here every day. Be sure to subscribe and click the bell. See you next time.
This is TBNN.